everyone, and thank you for watching Homes with Kim. I'm Kim Opalinsky, a real estate associate with Remax Real Estate. And this is Stephen from YegTube TV.
Hi everybody!
So if you have any questions or comments during our live show, just type them in Facebook comments at the bottom of the screen, and he'll make sure I know about them. You've made the decision to buy a home, but are you sure you're really financially ready to do so? Today we are going to be talking about what you should be doing to make sure you are financially ready to buy a house. Buying a home is one of the biggest emotional and financial decisions you will ever make. You can be prepared by learning about the process of home buying and the responsibilities of home ownership. The differences between renting and buying a home are vast. Before moving forward, here are some questions to consider. Do you have the necessary financial management skills? How financially stable are you? Are you ready to take on all the responsibilities of all the costs involved in home ownership, including mortgage payments, repairs, and maintenance? How are you really spending your money? The first thing you need to figure out is how much you are spending now. To figure this out, you will need to calculate your monthly household expenses and your monthly payment. There are forms in this workbook, Home Buying Step by Step from CMHC. Stephen, can you remind everyone how to get a copy of this workbook if they would like one?
I sure can. If you'd like your own copy of this workbook, please contact Kim Opalinsky. You can contact her by phone, text, email, or leave her a message on Facebook.
I'm not live, Stephen. Now, Stephen, can you give me some examples of monthly debt?
I sure can. What about electricity bill?
Yes, electricity bill is a good one. What about heat or water?
Yeah, that's a good one. If you're watching live on Facebook, go ahead and leave your comments in here. We are watching the feed, and we will respond to any comments you have. What about the cable TV bill?
Yeah, that's a good one too. There's also personal items, groceries.
What about my cell phone bill?
Yes, that is a very good one. Everybody has cell phones.
Car insurance?
Yep.
What about gas for my car?
Yes, very good as well. Anything else, Stephen?
What about the maintenance and repair?
Maintenance and repair. Yes, very good. Okay, now that you have these down, you can fill out this sheet in your workbook and add it all up. Now there's also monthly debt. Who has some suggestions of what a monthly debt would be? Stephen?
Monthly debts. Yeah, so again, if you guys are watching us live on Facebook, go ahead and leave your comments. We are watching that, so we will respond to them. Monthly debts, what about car loans?
Yes, car loans. A lot of people do have car loans. You're right there, Stephen. What about a personal loan?
Yeah, that's a big one. Credit card bills?
Credit card bills. And then guess what?
What's that?
One that I bet everybody has sometime in their life, the dreaded student loan.
Yeah, I can imagine.
Okay, now that you know what these are, you can fill out this form as well from your workbook and add it all up. Now, Stephen, can you give me, before you go shopping for a home, it is important to know how much you can afford to spend on a home. One of the biggest reasons you should be pre-approved for a mortgage is to avoid heartbreak. Say we go out and find a perfect home. You get a hold of your mortgage specialist only to find out you can't afford it. That is why it's very important to know what you really can afford before you even start looking. So remember, on April 5th, Tara Borley from Mortgage Architects will be here and go over everything you need to know about the pre-approval process and mortgages in general. We are now going to talk about upfront costs when purchasing a home. Stephen, can you give me an example of an upfront cost?
I sure can. Once again, if you guys are watching us live on Facebook, go ahead and leave your comments. We will either respond to them on live on the show, or Kim will get back to you later. So upfront costs, what about the down payment?
Yes, the down payment. You definitely need to have one of those.
What about deposit? You got to put a deposit down when you
Yes, when you put in an offer to purchase, you will be asked to put down a deposit. You might also be asked to put down an additional deposit, which will be expected when conditions are removed.
So possibly 2 deposits.
Yes.
What about getting a home inspector?
That's right. That'll be one of the conditions we will put in your offer, a home inspection. And remember, we will be having John Davis here from Cabin to Castle Property Wednesday, April 12th. Anything else, Stephen?
What about insurance? Is insurance something I should get ahead of time, or do I get that after I move in?
Yes, you definitely should get that ahead of time, because if something happens to your home, like if you don't move in before possession or on possession day, something happens to your home, if it's not insured, you're out of luck.
Wow, yeah.
You just bought a house that's burned down or was broken into. So yes, that's very important.
What about the legal fees?
That's right, legal fees. Everybody needs to have a lawyer to do the transfer of title and all the money transfer. So remember, we'll be having Peter Mason here from Peter Mason Real Estate Law on Wednesday, April 19th. Now another thing, Stephen, is if you buy a condo, one of the conditions is to review the condo docs. And there are companies out there that will review condo docs for you. And we will be having Carol Melko here from Condo First Review on Wednesday, April 26th. So, we are not done yet. There are also other costs that you need to be saving money up for. What do you think some of these other costs might be?
Again, if you guys are watching us live on Facebook, go ahead and leave your comments. And if you're not watching us live, make sure you like us so that next time we do go live, you'll get a notification. If you do have any questions or comments, leave them on Facebook and Kim will get back to you with the answers. In terms of other costs that might be involved, what about moving expenses?
Yes, moving expenses. Usually you will hire a moving company. You might be able to talk some of your friends into helping you.
Not this guy.
Not that guy? Sorry, guys.
What about renovations or repair work that you might want to get done?
That's right. Sometimes when you buy a home, you know ahead of time that it's going to need some repairs and maintenance, and so you should have that money saved up.
What about, I see on this list here, you got snow clearing equipment.
Yes, that's a good one, because Stephen, if you've been living with your mommy and daddy all the way up until you buy your first home, you're not going to own your own shovel or snowblower, so you're going to need to save money up for that.
I never thought of that. I guess that's why lawnmower is on here too.
That's right.
What about the window treatments? Do they usually come with the place, or?
Sometimes they will come with the place, but sometimes they don't. So yes, if you know ahead of time that it's coming with, then you're okay. But if you know they're not, then you need to have that money as well.
And utility hookups?
That's a good point, because utility hookups, if you've never had utilities hooked up in your own name, companies will require some kind of a deposit, and it's usually a couple $100 to get your utilities hooked up.
What about the appliances? When I buy a place, would the appliances typically come with it?
Typically they do, but there are times when you buy a home that appliances aren't included, especially if you're buying like a foreclosure. They usually don't come with appliances. Anything else?
That's all I got for my list.
Okay, so now you know your monthly expenses, your monthly debt expenses, all the upfront costs involved, as well as all the other costs involved. You have your pre-approval for your mortgage. So what's next? That is what we're going to be talking about next week, Wednesday, March 29th. Finding the realtor and home that is right for you. Remember, if you have any friends or family that are thinking of buying a home in this next year, please share this video. And I thank you for watching. I bid you adieu. Until next Wednesday at 7:30. Bye!
Thanks for watching, and if you haven't already done so, don't forget to like us on Facebook and to subscribe to us on YouTube.